This is a Forest Rider. Happy Good Friday. Brilliant day to go for a ride too. I'm out at Imble. Bit of a horse enduro happening today, so not the best of time to go up there. But anyways, I just thought I'd stop and give you a rundown on the 360 WR that I have. It's a 2000 model, and just give you a quick recap of basically what I've done to it since I've taken ownership of it. And I will start with the engine. Why not? Righto. I haven't done anything to this other than just, I've adjusted the clutch plates and they seem to grab a little bit, but anyways, I've adjusted it slightly. It seems to be working much better. However, it does stop, or should I say stall in the single line tracks in certain situations. It doesn't help. And it used to have a decomp head, but I've taken that off, and on the top of that is an iridium plug. But anyways, I prefer them without the decomp head. That's just me. And of course, electron carburetor, that thing has just done wonders to this motorcycle. And following that, out the exhaust is an FMF gnarly pipe. Got one small ding in there, but I can't get a pipe guard for it. I've got one for the original exhaust, but unfortunately it just doesn't fit this one. And moving up, we have a gripper seat that's helping at the moment because this thing just has a ton of grunt. And some Renthal twin wall bars, Domino grips. That's right, you see a Magura hydraulic clutch because you have to basically eat a ton of spinach and be Popeye to basically pull that clutch cable in. So I've got a hydraulic unit and it works a treat. However, I'm not going to show you the magic little thing that I use for the slave cylinder. I'll show you that later, but at the moment that's a secret, highly secret. Magura front brake master cylinder, that bolted straight on, of course, really easy. With the Brembo brake, that has made a huge difference for the stopping power. I've also got the shocks, the front forks re-anodized and rebuilt, the same with the rear shock, so all to my weight and my specifications, so to speak, by the guy at Suspension Matters. He did a really good job. This thing is much easier to ride in basically any sort of terrain, and actually the suspension keeps up with the motor these days, which is a great help. I've replaced a lot of the bolts and whatnot, as you can see there, the button head bolt, hex head button bolt there, with titanium items, even there. That's a billet triple clamp. I don't have the top piece. I had to raise the bars because it is a little cramped for me. I'm quite tall, but I got some Fast by Faraci. That's a billet clamp, but the top's from Zeta there. I had to raise it, so unfortunately I can't show you that. But the wheels that I got from the UK, powder coated black. The reason why I've just sort of done the bolts and things like that is just so it lasts and goes through the test of time and looks nice and fresh. I like a fresh bike, doesn't matter what I ride. Who doesn't, obviously? But yeah, I like my bikes in nice condition, and I got the plastics and things like that, and I got those. They were a last set. However, they are a 2005 model, 2004 model plastic set, and the stickers you can see here, they don't really match it, but it's pretty good. It's a nice set that goes with the bike. I couldn't get the original headlight mask, so I've opted for an 07 unit here. and I'm yet to connect it all up and basically just get it running. So it doesn't have a speedo or anything like that for registration at the moment, but it is going to be registered, and it all should be all nice and legal. But you know, at the moment when you're doing these things up, what's the point? I just get it all running properly and deal with that later. However, I do have an open class license. Big deal. Yes, the RHK chain and sprocket kit, X-ring chain there. I can't tell you how many kilometers that I've done on it, but it's lasted quite well. Not a bad piece of kit, considering it's a little cheaper than the aluminium units that you can get from Renthal or Talon for this motorcycle. They're basically what I've used previously, so I'm just trying out the RHK, and it seems to be a good product there. So I've got the standard gearing on that as well, which is 1548. And the other thing I was going to say is I'm running, this is my first run out on the Dunlop Geo Max 52 rear. Now I've got a 118 on the back, and the Geo Max 32 on the front. Now, I took it down sort of Kenilworth Way in the single line tracks through the pines there, and it's nice and moist and blah blah blah. So far I haven't been disappointed with this tyre. I probably would have went a 120 on the rear, but I mean these are pretty good tyres, considering I used to run Dunlop 952s out at Imbil since day dot really, and before these Dunlops I was running the Pirelli Extra X's, which are pretty good, you know. I haven't used any of the golden tyres or the Metzelers or anything like that, but these ones they tend to be pretty good. So I've gone to my local bike shop and that's what they've recommended, and so far so good. Not bad at all. And then that's basically it. So I've had my run this morning, and it's been really good. And that's the Mary Valley out there, north towards Gympie. And then as we go around, we got that whole state forest out the back there. There's a few trees and you can't see it, but it's out towards Barumba Dam there. And bloody awesome out here for the Easter weekend, really busy. And anyways, I'll finish up and you guys have a happy Easter. Drive safe if you're driving, ride safe if you're riding, and I'll get back to you again next time in about a month's time. Thank you.